Welcome back. Hey, man, we miss y'all.
I'm saying, come on, man. You see my heart?
We really miss y'all.
Popping out my chest.
This is Musicology, brought to you by the 21st Man, where they're redefining masculinity through their 4 pillars of modern manhood: community, integrity, entrepreneurialism, and mental health. That's why we're here. We're talking about music, guys.
As always.
We really are. Something special for you.
Right.
What artist would you bring back? Who does the game need right now?
Who does the game need right now?
Come on, man. Drop it
the
on us.
same person that the game always
About to
needed.
drop some heat.
I'm telling you, like, they
MJ?
didn't even know they needed him.
Michael Jordan?
Until he came in and did what he did. Sam Cooke.
Woo!
This dude changed so much
Yo.
for like my genre starting off, hip hop even. You know what I'm
Listen.
saying? He changed people's hairstyles,
Legendary, bro.
Them boys was wearing perms.
The boy-
and things
hey,
like
he
that.
came in with the
bring-
little
bro,
short- the little
he started
short
this.
fro.
He started people doing that right
You got
there.
the Sam Cooke.
Real boy. He got the Sam Cooke, sir. You legendary with right now.
Hey, I'm going to the bar shop. Hey, bro,
That
let me-
man.
let me get that Cook.
Let me get the cook. Go ahead, keep massage temp.
Nah, for real though.
What he
Sam
just
Cooke
did
was
with the
raw.
music, bro. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's just amazing. If he was here,
What'd
the
you think?
influence he would have on people,
Yeah.
the way the music would be going, especially with R&B, it wouldn't be lost to hip hop. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We ain't gonna blame Drake again.
So
you know
you-
what I'm saying? But
So you think he really could have had
Bro,
the key?
He was definitely a
he would have helped.
forefather.
Absolutely.
He definitely
would have
godfather.
kept things in check.
Yeah.
If they let him.
I mean, think about it. You had Quincy still here.
Yeah.
So if you had some of the people that was there with Quincy,
That's true.
talk about
Yeah, they a
Motown,
little-
period. Like,
both of them boys.
when you say Sam Cooke, I just think of Hitville. Like what, bro? Like that whole time period, like all those artists, like Chubby Checkers, like Clarence Carter, like it's so. Oh my
Circus.
god.
How would society kind of shift then if it wasn't hip hop that was like leading the way,
I like that question.
but like R&B led by Sam Cooke and the influence that he has?
Bro.
Or what would society look like and feel like?
Go.
Like that would. I don't know. That's kind
It'd
of
be
special.
it would be special.
I don't know, man, because music is. I don't know, because the consumption, the way we like take in is different.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then social media is like another factor.
It is
So
a
it's
huge
like,
factor, huge
would Sam Cooke still be as great if we found out that he was eating his boogers? You know what I'm saying? Like,
They said that about a lot of old artists. Like if we found out who they really were back
True.
then.
you know what I mean? So it's like, would that person still be as great? Because you see what they did to Kels. Kels' career is forever ruined. They took this nigga music off of YouTube, and you talking about a staple.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's like, but I mean,
If he navigated social media right and just kept his business, whatever he was doing, and
but the rules was different for them too though. So they social media rules might be different. They might have still had morals because they still had morals when they was doing it.
Thank you. When they were doing it,
So
they
it-
might have kept.
You know,
They might have shifted what social media, the rules of it.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
That's what. That's
exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's like
They
having
kept
your
you on
dad
check.
in the house,
Check.
bro.
It would've
Like
been
having a
your
good
house,
dad in the house.
Granddaddy. You know what I'm saying?
Like, so Sam Cooke, if he was here, we would still have grandpa.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
bro.
like that.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have Usher out here doing what he doing. You don't have Trey out
What
here
Usher
doing what he
doing?
doing.
Well, not loud then.
Allegedly.
You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly. I said allegedly.
We gonna stick to their music.
Yeah.
Not their extracurricular
All right,
activities.
and who you got for us?
Oh, you already know where I'm at.
Talk to us.
You might-
The marathon continues.
Oh, yeah,
man.
okay,
TMC,
okay.
you already know. We
Okay.
bringing it back. You already
I
know.
definitely would've
You know what I'm
been
saying? We
that.
bringing it back. Victory lap. And it's multiple reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like me, myself, when like I talk about my homelessness and, all that hardship I experience all the time. When I was in the shelter, I literally was listening to Victory Lap, bro. Like I was listening to that and it was like pushing me through. Like I'm hearing certain words like, yo, hustle and motivate. I got a show today. You know what I'm trying to, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you listening to it, it becomes like a soundtrack, like, oh, you know what? This is like hustle music. Like, all right, yeah. And then with everything we went through in the last couple of years with COVID and civil rights and stuff like that, like Nip's voice would have been key with George Floyd.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like Nip, like he was a key person, a key cog in where we were going with society and our community as far as doing better. It's somebody that's like a known Crip, actually down with the set, not one of these other artists that, you know what I'm saying, just like that, like he's really respected, you know what I'm saying? He really took it from the streets to an office. he really told Atlantic Records, nah, yo, you know what? I can fuck with y'all, but I'm gonna come back to y'all when y'all give me the deal I want. I'm finna go get this independent money and sell my tape for $100. You know who bought that tape for $100?
Audacity.
Broadway bought the tape for $100. You know who sold my tape for motherfucking $20 and was making $50, $100 off the tape just because people were supporting me? Broadway Louis. Because I paid attention, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, when I think about people I want to bring back, I think about Nip, like Crypto.
Yeah, he was on Crypto way back.
And it's not just because of him, it's just that he's one of the people that God chose to be a voice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He touched so many people, so many niggas wasn't even reading books. And then when Nip passed, you saw the book list going around, and I had niggas hitting me up like, yo, you got this book? I'm like, nigga, I've been telling y'all about these books for years.
Nope.
Y'all niggas was laughing at the fact I got those books right next to my PlayStation.
Exactly.
But now, and it's like, I find it dope. Like, a lot of people was upset when he passed, like, oh, you got all these people now who want to become fans. Like, what else do you want them to do?
Wow.
If they never heard of him before, if you're a fan of him, you should want them to become fans.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I want you to be on this bandwagon.
So that's who I would bring back, Nip.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
We would that for sure.
The story I got with Nip. So I graduated from Columbia, right, in New York.
Yeah.
Kind of a big deal. They one of the top Ivy League schools in the world.
He's trying to be low key, but all right.
So
Columbia.
But that's
modest.
You gotta say it like that, Columbia.
I said,
Sit up straight. You right.
Yeah.
Get my posture right.
Cause you know they gonna get on you.
But that's okay. At the end, when we were graduating, and the director of our program, you know, it was like everybody could submit a quote.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody could submit a quote. Of course, it's me who put Nip on a quote. So he reading, like he bring your name up, then he read your quote.
Right.
So see, it's a couple niggas every generation.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to make it out with Dakota Matrix.
Right.
Like, and niggas like,
I need some real nigga reparations for running your bank just
and people, I know they just like, oh, that's nice.
Right,
That's nice.
right.
Not even knowing it's Nip.
Right,
The whole time,
right.
I'm just like,
And not even understanding the power in that statement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much power in just that one line.
bro, that whole
Song, Dedication. If you ain't listening to Dedication, Nip featuring Kendrick, you have to listen to that song. I'm telling you, there's so many gems in that. From Kendrick dropping his guest verse and Nip dropping his, like, that's.
So I appreciate that, just because it brings in like more than the impact to just music.
Right, right. Business wise.
Business.
See, like I went in
family
Pumas because I saw Puma was doing neighborhood work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Puma was really in the projects with Nip building basketball courts. It's a whole Puma basketball court in Inglewood. So look, bruh, I'm not gonna lie. You done got our points and our perspectives on it. He said Sam Cooke, I said Nip.
Who I'm bringing back?
Yeah, talk to us. Come on, talk to us.
No woman,
no cry.
Hey, I'm just saying, like,
you ain't gonna finish it though?
One, we gonna break.
No woman, no cry.
Here you go.
He doing the actual voice.
If we talking about bringing a whole nother genre in,
Right.
But
Okay.
somebody who's like international,
Right, right.
Barry,
Right.
Yeah.
like
Right.
international, literally,
With true energy.
and live the life that he talked about. And you know, I love giving respect to the elders. I would consider him one of the elders. Talked about love, talked about fighting for freedom,
Absolutely.
and unifying his
Talk about a
people.
conversation I would like to have with somebody, bro. A conversation with Bob, like
Real, like the jewels that would be dropped.
Yeah.
Like, the wisdom that hopefully you would
the way he looked at life.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, come on.
You watch the documentary, bro. That documentary, you gotta watch the documentary, bro. Cause and then it's scary because it shows you what happened to him and like how he passed and how it could have been avoided. Like he got a infection in his foot and they never caught it. So like they was playing a soccer game, he got infected somehow. And it just kept on going, and because he was Bob and he didn't believe in Western medicine, you know what I'm saying? They kind of it just kept going to the point where his whole
Shit, yeah.
That's wild,
That's
man.
crazy.
One interview when the interviewer was talking to him, and because that should make you rich. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My richness is life. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like that stay with me.
Right,
like,
right.
You seen that clip?
Like, wow.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a person who you can say got it.
Right, and see how he brought people together from different genres. Like he had John Lennon and them boys, like you know what I'm saying? Like he had everybody like rooting for him. He had everybody relating to
Thank
him.
you.
Like people that weren't in, you know, normal reggae households. Like I knew Bob Marley. Nobody in my family listened to reggae like
At
that.
all.
You know what I'm saying? But they listen
You
to
know Bob.
they listen to him.
You
Yeah.
listen to him.
That's like a different type of reggae too. Because I
Yeah.
mean, I had 90s reggae. You know
Like
what I'm
house
saying?
reggae, like you know what I'm saying? Like
What's my dude? Bigger, like not bigger reggae. That's somebody.
I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
and then we know we had like Flex, that song, but then you had Bob Marley kind of
Yeah.
reggae. We
Right.
talking about almost preaching. We
Like
talking
you got the
about
Sean
uplifting.
Paul, you got the
You know what I'm
Sean
saying?
Paul,
That type of stuff,
Elephant
yeah.
Man reggae, but then you got the Bob Marley,
The
where
Bob
it's
Marley.
like
To your
the soul, you
soul.
know what I'm
It's to your
saying?
soul,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that-
It's like conscious rap,
If Malcolm X was
That's
a
what-
reggae
conscious reggae.
That's who I would bring back. That's who I like.
We
I
feel
don't
you
think
on
there's
that.
no. I think that's
Put all of them at a table together. Sam Cooke, Bob, and Nip.
Some shit gonna get done.
Yo, that was.
Absolutely.
You know what they
for sure.
say? $500,000 or go to dinner with Bob Marley.
Mm.
No, look.
Look,
Man, I'm taking
'Cause-
Bob. I love you to death, but I'm
like, did you see the movie One Night in Miami, where it had Muhammad Ali, like the fictional story of Muhammad Ali, Sam Cooke,
Malcolm in that?
Malcolm,
Yeah.
and I forgot the other person, but he had them all in the room, Muhammad Ali, and they was all in the hotel, you know what I'm saying, just basically going through, you know, a fictional scenario, but it felt so real.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine, like, you know, Sam Cooke, Bob Marley, and Nip, like, hey, how do we improve our community, man?
Oh, that would definitely, cause there'll definitely be a line in that.
Yeah,
Like,
But what?
especially
awesome,
Nip.
man.
Like Nip would definitely. That was his whole focus.
Right.
Like-
and then Bob was about ownership, Nip was about ownership, so it's like, you know, like,
Nip
We can learn so much.
Views about ownership. Yeah, Nip did talk a lot about ownership. You
Facts.
know, So, Darius, what ownership mean to you?
Ownership is still owning myself at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like, now I do want the money.
right.
I want the money, the
Right.
cars and the clothes.
Oh.
No, I'm just playing. But I do want to have a sense of
So,
Darius of mine at the end of this thing. Like, hey,
Right.
this is what he laid down in the end. You know what I'm saying? This is how he healed. This is how he
This is what
kept
he
people
stood
together.
for.
You know what I'm saying? This is the timeless classic. I want a catalog of, you know, you can go back whether it's a family reunion and cookout, you know what I'm saying, birthday party, whether it's your workout album, you know what I'm saying? I want it all to be there and it could be 20 years from now. And
Right.
still like that boy did his thing.
Right.
And then of course owning myself.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Being able to set up a business from that, helping
Right.
other people, you know what I'm saying? Putting this on right here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I did that because of the shirt. Black Excellence.
Black excellence, you heard?
You gotta have, I want that because we
Right.
don't get enough of that.
We don't
Right.
get
You
enough
know,
of that.
for sure.
Let's go, Broadway.
Yeah, man.
Ownership.
He said
Yeah.
it, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's it's huge. You know what I mean? Because you got a situation like with Nip. Nip passed, and who got the rights to, you know what I mean? His brother, his estate, his wife. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Sure.
you know, like it went to the right people, but that wouldn't have been possible if he didn't make sure he didn't have it all set in place. You know what I mean? Like I was talking about when, you know, he held out from Atlantic until they gave him the deal that he wanted. I turned down $30,000 deals. The same deal that I saw everybody go on the internet and go crazy on Meg Thee Stallion about for a deal. That's the same deal I turned down. So it's like you could look at it from two angles. I turned that deal down because they weren't gonna let me own my name. They wanted to take the rights to all my music that even came before them. They wanted to take rights to films that I paid for my own film school. Why are you trying to get money off my film? Because you think you own my brand because I'm signed to your label. You believe that you should have the rights to everything. You know what I saw Kevin Hart say, I charge movie studios an extra $5 million if you want me to promote on my social media because you're paying for me. You're not paying for my social media. You on my social media, you need to pay me extra for that too.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I look at things like that and like Nip, you know what I mean? He said it, Jay-Z already was talking about ownership, but Jay-Z's in a different bracket. You got somebody like Nip that came from the underground rap scene, you know what I mean? He didn't have all this, you know, cosigns and this, that, and third. Arguably, a lot of people didn't even know Nip. You know what I mean? But the fact that he owned everything, the fact that he preached it, the fact that he did consistent interviews behind it, what happened when he passed? Now everybody talks about ownership. Everybody talking about ownership. Everybody talking about owning your brand. Everybody talking about how you move about as an artist, as a brand, how you stay on the numbers, how you
Independent
demand.
artist, you gotta.
You demand your worth.
Yeah.
Like he said, you owning yourself. So it's like, yeah, I could have signed them deals. I could probably be the biggest Meg right now. You never know.
Yeah.
But because I decided to stand on what I stand on,
You got a plan, bro.
Meg is also going through legal, like,
Battles right now, though.
excuse me, Meg got 4 different companies in her pocket right now. So, you know what I mean? Who's to say
It's worth it.
what we was talking about, perception versus reality
Yeah.
in the other episode. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, ownership is huge. Like at the end of the day, if I want to sync out my music to a film company, I can do it because I own it.
That's what I want to.
And I'm going to get the money off of that. But if I do it with a label or if I do it with somebody else and I sign my rights over to them, whatever percentage I sign my rights on, that's what I'm going to get. I can keep all of that though, because I paid for this. I created this art. I went to the studio and paid for that session.
Yes, sir.
I paid for that cover art.
Yes, sir.
I paid for this videographer. I paid for this photographer. I paid for all this. So you know what? When you come over here talking about something, you deserve it. All right, I own this.
I like that.
Shout out to Nip.
No, I like that.
out
I
to
like
that.
that. Fellas, as always, man, it's always
Absolutely,
a
bro.
pleasure to chop it up
Appreciate
with
you,
y'all.
man.
Ownership and control. Ownership is freedom.
Own.
Are you owning your own life? That's what we asking you,
Are
whether
you
you're an
owning your
artist
own
or not. Once again, this is Musicology, brought to you by the 21st Man. Fellas, we out.
Yeah.
Spread love. It's the
Brooklyn
Brooklyn.
way.
You heard?
Seen it both sides, how I slayed, then I raised you. Been in more times that I laid next and stayed cool. Pleaded, oh my, have you shade, you stay very proof. Still you my dime, and I wouldn't think